Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with the Zardo Playbook, Emery Hunt, bringing you our Week 1 college football predictions and all these great matchups in Week 1. This probably might be the most competitive one when Appalachian State travels to in-state East Carolina for the opener. This is a very interesting game. Will Skip Holtz have his team ready for that explosive spread offense that Jerry Moore and Appalachian State present? What's your keys to victory?
Keys to victory for East Carolina is manage the first quarter, Flurry, because that is going to, App State is going to come with their best game in the first 9 minutes of the football game. If you can manage that momentum that they're going to throw at you, then you'll be fine throughout the rest of the game. You can control the pace. Also, you want to play your game. Don't get into a scoring match with Appalachian State to try to compete with these guys and try to match point for point. Play your game. Play what East Carolina plays. That's what you do best. Also, you want to get pressure on Edwards early and often. Pressure this guy because he is a leading rusher as well as a leading passer for this team. He's a playmaker. He is the dynamite player on offense. Get keys to victory. Get pressure on him early and often. On App State side, keys to victory. What you want to do is no turnovers. You cannot have a turnover because that could be costly. No turnovers this game. Also, play aggressive on defense. Let those linebackers run. Jock Roman, DJ Smith, let those guys play ball. And also, aggressive ball control. I know that doesn't make sense, but here's what I'm talking about. Short passing game. Coco Hillary should be a big person in this game, wide receiver.
Well, you make a great point with ECU not falling into that trap, trying to get into that high-scoring game. Patrick Pinckney, I love this quarterback for the Pirates, led by a very experienced offensive line. Sean Allen, their center. I think they need to slow it down. They got a bunch of backs that can get the job done. But on defense, they got a guy named C.J. Wilson, who's defensive end, plays more like a linebacker. He gets a lot of stops behind the line of scrimmage, over 18 of them last year. Nick Johnson, another linebacker, who's their leading tackler. Van Estridge in the back. It's going to be a very interesting game. As Mark Legree for Appalachian State, 10 interceptions last year. This is a very even matchup, and I think it's going to be tough for ECU. But I like ECU in the end, controlling the game a little more with the game clock management, run game, and they're going to nip off the Mountaineers by a very small margin.
I'm going to go with the upset. I think Appalachian State is going to beat East Carolina, partly because Amani Edwards, Coco Hillary, and those two phenomenal linebackers on defense. I think they're going to let those guys play aggressive and blitz. I think App State's going to get this one.
Well, if you don't think this is a great matchup, think twice. Very competitively even match game in North Carolina, you'll see. For more predictions of Week 1 of college football, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.